Imagine for a moment the titan of Mississippi's legal world, Stafford Lee Penney, a man whose name echoes through the grand halls of justice, a beacon of hope to those entangled in the legal labyrinth. His reputation, a fortress built on countless victories, instills fear in prosecutors and faith in the accused. But one night, this fortress crumbles. A single gunshot rings out, shattering the tranquility of the night and snatching away the light of Stafford's life, his beloved wife. The gunshot echoes, a chilling symphony of loss and despair, tearing through the heart of our legal colossus. The tragedy is unthinkable, the loss insurmountable. Stafford, the man who stood as an unyielding bastion of justice, is suddenly plunged into a vortex of grief. The world he once navigated with ease now seems alien, hostile even. Now imagine further, that gunshot is the one that stole away his beloved wife. Just when Stafford Lee is swallowed by grief and despair, he finds himself enmeshed in a twisted game where he's the prime suspect in his wife's murder. This is a man who has spent his life defending the accused, yet, in a cruel twist of fate, he now stands in the shoes of those he has fought to protect. The very courtroom he once ruled becomes a battleground where his reputation, freedom, and future hang in the balance. As the evidence piles up against him, Stafford Lee looks into the mirror of accusation, grappling with the surreal reality of his situation. Yet within him, a spark of determination flickers, refusing to be extinguished. His world may have been shattered, but his spirit remains unbroken. He knows he must fight back. Haunted by the loss of his wife, yet armed with his unwavering belief in his innocence, Stafford Lee braces himself for the fight of his life. From a celebrated lawyer to the accused, Stafford Lee prepares for the battle that could make him or break him. The courtroom is electric as the town watches to see if the once great lawyer can turn the tables. The air is thick with anticipation and suspense. Every eye is on Stafford Lee Penney, the titan-turned-suspect, whose fate hangs in the balance. As the trial progresses, the tension mounts. The evidence piles up, the witnesses speak, their words weaving a web that seems to close in around Stafford Lee. Then, just as the case appears to be sealed, a shocking revelation pierces the courtroom's charged atmosphere. A betrayal, cunning and cruel, is laid bare for all to see. This unexpected twist, a sudden turn of events, eclipses everything that has transpired before. Gasps fill the room, faces register shock and disbelief. The tables turn dramatically, the balance of power shifts. This revelation, this betrayal, changes everything. A betrayal is exposed that sends shockwaves through the courtroom. In a dramatic twist, the real criminal is unmasked, revealing their sinister intentions. The silent courtroom is suddenly filled with gasps and murmurs as the truth starts to sink in. The once applauded lawyer, now the accused, Stafford Lee Penney, stands tall, his sharp gaze piercing the surprised crowd. The revelation is like a wild storm, whipping up a frenzy of shock and disbelief. The real perpetrator, hiding in plain sight, is now exposed, their sinister plot laid bare. The courtroom, once a picture of calm deliberation, descends into chaos, the shockwaves of betrayal reverberating through its stately walls. The once deafening accusations against Stafford Lee now seem like mere whispers against the roaring truth. The tables have turned, the hunted has become the hunter. The courtroom erupts, the evidence leads to an intense climax that leaves everyone in disbelief. And finally, as the gavel falls, our hero Stafford Lee Penney stands tall once more as the beacon of justice. The once accused is now acquitted, the courtroom echoing with the applause of vindication. The phoenix of the Mississippi legal world rises from the ashes of despair, his spirit unbroken, his reputation restored. The twisted game that sought to shroud him in guilt has been quashed. The real villain, unmasked in a dramatic reveal, is now the one in shackles. The scales of justice have tipped back into balance. Stafford Lee, once the suspect, has emerged victorious, reinforcing his status as a symbol of justice. This battle was not just about proving his innocence, but about upholding the sanctity of truth. It was a testament to his unwavering resolve and an affirmation of his indomitable spirit. In the darkest times, even when truth seems remote, it can shine through, just like Stafford Lee. But what do you think? In his shoes, would you have been able to fight for truth as he did?